Hey guys, Ryan here from becomingbest.com, where I'm trying to work out what it takes to become the best in the world at something. And it has been a while since I did my last update on my own progress, and a fair amount has changed in that time. So this will be my weekly update from the 20th of October to the 1st of November 2017. So in that time, I have attended one tournament. I decided not to go to one tournament. I went to a casual as well, which doesn't count towards anything. And I had some changes about the goals that I had. So first, let's have a look at the ELO and the rankings, and then we'll talk about tournaments and we'll talk about my practice, which has changed dramatically. And we'll finish with a quote if I've got one. I don't know if I have a quote. So here we go. Let's jump onto QLDsmash.com, looking at the ELO here. And remember, guys, we're looking for Macca, which is me. So basically, I think I haven't moved in the last week in terms of my ELO, but the week before that, I did go down slightly. Okay, so we can see that I'm currently ranked 80th in Australia. I can't remember what I was 2 weeks ago. I did go down slightly recently due to tournament results. So if I bring them up for you guys, oh dear. Okay, let's bring up those results and we'll see what the go is here in terms of the ELO. So we can see the last tournament that I entered was Up Smash Brisbane on the 19th of October. So I first played Dozium and got 1 point for winning that. I then lost to Scared and he beat me 2-0. But it was last stock each game and pretty close. I saved him from SDing on his last stock on the first game, so could have gone very differently, but Scared went on a massive tear that night. So lost 16 ELO points for that. Then beat Jackalanche and got 3 points. That was a 2-0 against his Falcon. Then played Bad and beat him 2-0 and got 15 points for that. And then I had to play Thralls and lost to Thralls and lost 38 points for that. So went back a bit in ELO there. Not sure exactly how much, but basically didn't move forward. I've been keeping the updates, but I haven't published them to my website yet. So that was the last tournament. Then we had a week after that, we had an Up Smash Casual where I played in bracket and I lost to Mastella twice, who is currently 9th on the PR in Queensland. So lost to him twice. Very close games with his Peach. Actually, the first game was close. The next one's not so much. And then he played Fox and, beat me, probably steamrolled me with Fox. So yeah, but I guess the biggest change that I've had has come down to practice and the way that I'm approaching it. I've really gone from being all focused on business, trying to grow my business. And then that achieved a decent level of success where I don't need to work a lot, and I jumped straight into Melee and was Melee. And to be honest, it is negatively affecting my life in terms of the fact that I'm always thinking about it, never practicing enough in my mind. So it's making me unhappy. It's making me distracted from my wife and from my kids. And basically, I'm not really enjoying my life. And so I had to go down to Sydney to take care of my mum for a little bit because she was in a car accident. She's fine. But yeah, stepped away from the family and from Melee for a couple of days and had a couple of flights there where I was really considering what I'm doing and whether or not becoming best and pursuing Melee is really the best thing for me right now. And basically, I decided that I'm going to try to not have any goals. I can't remember the last time I didn't have goals. I've had goals ever since I was in year 9. That's when I really remember setting goals for myself. I read a book called Life Strategies for Teens, I think it was. It was written by Dr. Phil in conjunction with his son to write that one. But basically learn about goals and set goals for myself there. I wanted to become the best in my class at maths, and I became top 7 or something in the school. And I went to a selective high school, so all full of really smart people. So I did that for a year, and then kind of always had goals since then. So yeah, I can't remember the last time I didn't have goals. I don't know what life is like to live without goals, but I'm kind of a big picture person. So when I the value that I create in my business and in my life and things like that, they tend to come out of these like really big idea moments. And that just revolutionizes and changed my life or my business or things like that. And so I don't have any big ideas at the moment, which is kind of like I've been jumping from one thing to the next and becoming best. And, I've just gone from the business where I've outworked my big idea, it succeeded to the point where it doesn't really need me that much anymore. And I'm kind of just trying to jump into other tasks and keep myself productive and keep myself going. But I thought if I just sit and wait and have no goals and just chill a bit, then maybe another idea will flow out of me and something passionate will flow out of me, because I'm not passionate about many of my websites, to tell you the truth. Like, I don't mind maintaining them, but I'm not passionate about them as a life calling or a business. Melee, I'm very passionate about, but I need to find a healthy way to do it. And also, it doesn't make any money, so it doesn't help my family in any way. So it's purely selfish pursuit, which makes it hard to justify as a full-time thing. So it might just have to be a side gig until sometime in the future. But yeah, so training has really scaled back. I was trying to do like 2 to 3 hours a day. I'm now kind of just taking each day as it comes. I haven't done any practice today. Probably won't do any because I got a tournament tonight. I did 50 minutes yesterday. I think I did 20 minutes the day before. So scaling back a lot. Eventually, I think I would still like to do 2 hours a day, but whether or not that happens, I'm not sure. So in terms of my progress, I'm still getting better, but the progress is going to be slower. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at the moment in terms of Melee. So ELO has gone back, ranking has gone down. Pretty sure it's gone down to 80. Let's have a look at our Queensland rankings before we go. So if we have a look at Queensland, we can see I'm still 18th in Queensland, which hasn't changed. So I'm still top 20 in Queensland. My next goal was top 50 in Australia, so don't really have that goal anymore. Just going to keep practicing, trying to get better. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, and I will sign off for today. Till next time, keep going out there and doing what it takes to become the best.